there's a hint of turkey flavor, but it almost doesn't taste like turkey at all. It really just tastes like cured ham. Meaty, deadly delicious, it's salty, it's smoky, super satisfying. Take a look at this. When it's in the container, you can't tell how monstrous it is. Even the parts that have just fallen off, that could be a meal. Ooh, that is some meaty goodness. We have a nice foundation of turkey. Some of the shredded turkey, mac and cheese, and a little bit of crackliness on top. Oh my Lord. That barbecue, it ties it all together. Tender, juicy. That is a flavor explosion. I'm blown away. It's highly addictive, and that is why it's called crack and cheese. Our next State Fair food vendor answers the question, what happens when you mix the best of Asian food and the best of American soul food? Well, we are about to find out. The owners of this State Fair stall right here, Donnie and Lisa. One of them specializes in soul food and one of them specializes in Filipino food. You can guess which one is which. Right now I am in the egg roll wagon with Donnie. Donnie, how you doing?
Yes, found it out.
My first question, well, you have 6 different egg rolls to choose from here. I'm gonna be trying 2 today. The first one is the Blasian. What is Blasian food?
You have me with the Afro-American heritage, and then you have my wife with the Asian heritage. So it was her idea to put them together. Not trying to be offensive, but that's exactly what we are. We Blasian.
So this is the roll right here. So he hits it with a little bit of batter.
We call this the bumpy face juice because it gives it that amazing texture.
Which part would be black or soul food, and which part would be the Asian or Filipino aspect?
The chicken is kind of like my thing. The seasoning and the spiciness, that would be my wife's deal. That's that Blasian, little garnish, and then here's our Filipino dipping sauce. It's called the island sauce. And this is how we make our Blasian egg roll.
All right, folks, it is time for some egg rolls. Egg rolls with flavors like you have never seen before, starting with this right here. This is the Blasian egg roll, the perfect mix of black and also Asian. This is super fun because I've been to the Philippines, I've had lumpia, I like lumpia. But then here, they're filling it with all these American or soul food flavors, but beyond that, since we're at a state fair, they're also deep frying it too. Come take a look at how thick this is. He called the batter bumpy face juice, which sounds gross. Enough talking, time to finally give it a shot. Oh wow, that is cheesy. We're at the state fair. You need batter, you need oil, and you need cheese somewhere. So you can taste the tang of the orange chicken. The chicken on the inside, it's sweet, it's succulent, it's coming through, but then you have this sweet sauce on the top. I wanna see if when we crack it open, do we actually get a little bit of a cheese pull? You see some of that chicken, cheese, and of course you can see that wheat wrapper too, which you would traditionally see on an egg roll. Wow, this thing is stacked. It's just absolutely bursting with ingredients. So that is the Blasian roll. I can't tell whether it's more Blay or more Jean. It's somewhere right in the middle. But then you have this, the soul food roll.
This roll is packed with chicken, mac and cheese, and collard greens. First, it takes a dip in the bumpy face juice, then goes straight into the hot oil. Once the magic happens, Donnie finishes it with a drizzle of Filipino dipping sauce.
Wow, they definitely got the cheese part of the mac and cheese in there. The collard greens, can you taste that? I see them more than I can taste them, but you can definitely see some of that chicken. Oh my Lord. It's a ton of chicken, it's very tender, but it's all just turned into one big, beautiful mass of stuffing. Here's what I like. I like that folks are going to a normal grocery store, they see those little wheat wrappers and they go, I should do something with this. They don't know what, but in the end, you get a product like this. This is the perfect intersection of the best Asia has to offer, the best of soul food, and the best of state fair food all in one. Boom! Bonus food. Right here, take a look. This is what they are calling a fried Southwest taco. Even though it looks much more like a burrito. What makes it a taco? I do not know. I'm confused.
Welcome to a whirlwind of verified Tex-Mex here at Deep Fried Taco. Their signature offering starts with a 12-inch flour tortilla filled with veggies, layered with minced seasoned beef, tomatoes, and onions, a drizzle of hot sauce, then beans, corn, and rice. Finally, it's wrapped, dipped in batter, and fried to golden crispy perfection. And that is how you fry a taco. Wait, is this a taco?
Oh man, I am in love with that. Oh, there's so much cheese. It's like a giant chimichanga. I don't think it's a burrito or a taco. This is Mexican food with no home. I guess the USA will have to take this one. Oh man, and you know what I like? They're not trying to do some kind of fancy Mexican spices. It tastes like an Ortega seasoning packet. I love Ortega. So this is a bonus food, but from here we have one food remaining, a sweet dessert. Today we started with a sweet treat, a cookie dough deviled egg, but now we're gonna have something completely unique to Ohio. That's right, you didn't know Ohio had unique culinary eats? Turns out they do. Let's go take a look. All right, folks, we've arrived at our final location. Right behind me, the deep fried kiosk. Here they have about 13 different fried menu items, and most of them are sweet. Yes, after a long day of eating, we need a little bit of a sweet treat to end with. Right here, one of their specialties, deep fried Buckeyes. What is Buckeyes? It is a food that was invented here in Ohio, specifically in the city of Brooklyn. So when people represent saying, y'all, I'm from Brooklyn, y'all, some of them might mean Brooklyn, Ohio. Oh, I'm in the kitchen with Carletta right now. Ma'am, you're from Ohio, yes?
Yes, sir.
So I have questions about this Buckeye. The Buckeye, it's a sports team, but it's also a candy, a confection?
Yes, sir. It's a peanut butter ball dipped in chocolate.
Is this like the most famous Ohioan food that there is?
You can buy them off the shelf at Kroger. They're locally here in Ohio.
My understanding is that today we're also gonna wrap bacon around all that too.
Yes, sir.
My gosh. These look amazing. So that is the Buckeye in its natural habitat. Right now it's with all of its friends, and all of these have been stabbed with a toothpick, so they're injured, they won't get far. So right here we have the batter, and then swirl it in the batter and toss it in that hot oil. So after par frying, they are wrapped with bacon, and finally they descend into the oil.
You want the batter to be golden brown.
First, we're taking out the non-bacon Buckeyes. This is the halal version. Now our bacon Buckeyes are coming out. Final step, she hits it with a little bit of powdered sugar.
And that's how we make our bacon wrapped Buckeyes.
Boom, our final State Fair food is right here. We have two different things right here in the basket. The first one, the Buckeye that has been fried. But then right here, this is what I'm really after. That is a bacon wrapped Buckeyes. I love it. This is kind of a State Fair mainstay at this point. Everything is either fried or wrapped in bacon. In this case, both. Why not? Step one, I want to see if I can kind of break it open. Yes, this is what makes a Buckeye a Buckeye. Wow, it could use even more bacon. It is so sweet. It's so peanut buttery. First of all, that peanut buttery center, it's sweet, it's sugary. After being fried, it's kind of like a nice gooey interior. Beyond that, you get a little bit of a crunch from that fried shell, and then the bacon, very crunchy, very decadent. This is over the top. It's so sweet. Now, I'm not sure which predates which. I love a good peanut butter cup, but I gotta say, Buckeyes might be my new thing. It's even more peanut butter. The ratio, it's all switched up. Also, it's in the shape of a ball. Who doesn't love that? What I like about Carletta is all she's doing is fried, sweet, dessert type foods. This year she added some type of a brownie. Basically, I'm pretty sure every year she just walks down the dessert aisle, finds some kind of new candy bar or sweet, and thinks, I'm gonna fry that and give it to the masses. Me, as part of those masses, I wanna say, Carletta, thank you. You're doing good work. So this is our first state fair out of 5. This summer I plan to go to 5 different states and 5 different regions in the USA to show you state fair food from everywhere in the USA, including Alaska. In our next state fair food video, we are going to be going to California. I want to see how food on the West Coast sizes up to food here in the good old Midwest. But before we head there, I want to tell you my absolute favorite food from today. Out of all the 8 or 9 foods that I tried, I got to say the number one I would recommend most would be the bacon wrapped cheese mozzarella stick. That was so delicious. It was crunchy, it was sweet, it was cheesy. I sound like a 5-year-old describing food right now, but that's how deeply it hit me. It spoke to my inner child. It resolved a lot of inner drama. Can you see me? I'm a healed man.